Tonight's Wednesday night. I have with me a glass of rum. As for why I'm gonna be drinking, I don't know. Kind of calms me in a way. When a very long time ago, I don't really do it too much anymore because I haven't really felt like it's in a long while. But it helps me to do this kind of thing, I guess. I'm just kind of, I don't know, trying to calm myself, trying to get rid of this whatever feeling it is. I used to, especially when I would feel very restless, very full of thoughts, late night, I would drink 2 shots of whatever alcohol there is. And it usually works. Tonight I decided to do a little bit stronger. Not really planning on going all out drunk, but it's a last resort kind of thing. So I have with me 3 shots of rum, a little tiny bit of squirt soda, as well as a little bit of watermelon soda. So this is like maybe 5 ounces total, maybe 6 ounces. It's not a whole lot, but it's still very strong. I don't know how hard it'll hit me since I haven't eaten since company shots. Company shots? Sure. Sure. I was considering eating just now, but I'll pour some rum out. I was considering, I already forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, I'll go ahead and take some sip. It's kind of strong. Oh yeah, I said that I haven't eaten since this afternoon because I haven't been hungry. I've been really sleepy a lot lately. Very sleepy during the day. And I don't know why. I feel like it's finally getting to me, the feeling of wanting to do something yet not doing anything. It's been, because like every day I wake up and then I'm on my computer, then maybe I'll eat, and then I go to sleep. I guess it's that human desire to strive for something, to do something. And I used to get this a lot over the summer when I was in school. When we had summer vacation more than anything, a lot of people get like this seasonal depression over winter, but I used to get it over the summer. Because I wouldn't really be doing anything over the summer when I was in school. Like elementary school, high school, middle school, whatever. I wouldn't do anything. I didn't have friends or anything, so I wouldn't go out. So I kind of just stayed at home for 3 months, just kind of on the computer, not really doing anything. And that's pretty much what I've been doing now. I think that might be a source of where this is coming from, but This is like very, very recent. Might have to do with why I've been very tired lately. Like physically tired, but also maybe also something else. I'm not sure. Maybe it's too much to say. Just talk it out. I have no idea what I even wanted to do. I just know that I've been wanting to stream more. And I feel like I've gotten, let me get comfy actually. I do feel like I've hit something in terms of I've gotten an upswing. Ever since I got that bot surge, I've had a lot more people. Maybe it's all in my head, I don't know. But I've noticed that I've gotten popular, I guess. On here anyways. I've always been kind of popular. Online, I guess, but on here specifically. In school, I don't think I was ever really all that popular. I had people I used to talk to, but I don't know if I really had any like real real friends then. Especially since I didn't really talk to anyone after high school. There's like maybe one or two people that I kind of maybe talked to, but one of them moved away. The other one is kind of abusive. I've talked about her before. And then I guess more than anything, this is also kind of like a vent stream too. The reason why I have this thing up here, I was gonna have this be like an organizing stream. I'm gonna prepare next week's streams. I'm gonna prepare tomorrow's stream. I wanted to, well, I mean, I can't stream this weekend since I'm gonna be going somewhere. And maybe that'll help, being with people that I haven't been around in a long while. Because I think the last time that I saw people was, when was it? When was the last time that I went out? Maybe a month ago? I think it was over a month ago actually. Maybe like in January, I think that was the last time that I went out. And when I mean going out, I don't mean like going to the store, like going for groceries or doing errands or whatever. I mean like going out as in like being with people. I guess I haven't seen people since early January or something. That's not family, of course. I'm also realizing the reason why I moved out. Especially with one of my parents, but I've never really had a close relationship with one of my parents. Both I guess, but one's better than the other one. And I've talked about it before. But part of what used to get me during the summer back then was family situation, I guess. And then there's like a lot of responsibility with like being the oldest child, and you need to do this and do this, and you need help with this, and you should do this. And then I guess another side of it is also that I'm not getting any younger. And there's other people that are. There was this quote today that I heard, that I saw in a video. Even if you start sprinting as fast as you can now, you'll never catch up to the people that started running in their teens. And I felt that. That one kind of hurt. Kampai. feel like I've wasted a lot of my life. But I've got an entire other half of my other life left, so it's not all that bad, I guess. I've never been really one to worry about anything, really. But I guess we're all human, right? I'm kind of already like feeling a little tiny bit. And it always makes me want to. Once I get started, I really want to drink even more, but okay, actual cap today will be 4 ounces of rum. I have 3 in here. Oh, this is a bad idea. I have over here another. I have a can. This is Rita's Limerita Sparkling Margarita, 8%. 8 ounces alcohol in here. 8 fluid ounces contains alcohol. 8%. So I guess I have that, worst case. But at the same time, I also remember I was this close to getting like actual full-on drunk on stream one time at really late night. It was very similar to this. Alright, you know what? We're gonna have another one. Pour one out for Bro Lime. Real. Man had like 1 or 2 years worth of stuff just gone instantly, just like that. And that really sucks to have built everything up over the course of like almost 2 years. And it's just gone just like that because of a random YouTube bot decided you can't do this. We're gonna delete your entire channel. No warning whatsoever, just gone. It's frustrating. What had happened with him was that he was doing a medical stream and he was showing actual real life and anatomical images, photographs on his stream, and the YouTube bot flagged that as explicit, and then suddenly his entire channel's gone. And I really do hope that he gets it back. I really do hope that he's able to reverse that. Cause that's so much effort and work that's just gone. Just like that. A long time ago, I used to pace myself when I would drink. I would drink like maybe, I think it was like 1 or 2 sips every 15 minutes. And now I just kind of drink. I just kind of down it. Well, that's 3. That's 3. It hasn't even been 15 minutes and I've taken 3 shots. Let's see how I feel in like 10 minutes or something. The reason that I started... Oh yeah, the entire reason I started talking about him was because there was one time... I don't even remember when, but it must have been like 2 years ago or something, but I was having a very similar stream to this. I was feeling a very peculiar way, and then I asked, should I drink? Should I drink right now? I kind of feel like drinking. And then Bro Lime comes in and says, no, don't do it. And ever since then, I try not to drink when I'm feeling not optimal, suboptimal, subpar. But I don't know, there's something about right now that I feel like warrants a exemption. Cause this is going back to what I used to do before, where I would just drink a little tiny bit just to kill off, sterilize the worms, you know? I guess we don't really need this if I'm not gonna use it. Save your eyes. So it's kind of just like, it's just me, it's just me, it's just me, it's just me. But like, also, who am I? Why am I? What is my purpose? It's that kind of thing. Thankfully, I am grown enough that I realize a lot of the answers to these questions. Who am I? I am myself. Why am I? My purpose in life is to, well, just strive for happiness, I'd say. But sometimes it gets really difficult, you know? I'm so tempted to drink this can. I really want to open this can. That's kind of a bad habit of mine, I'd say, is once I start drinking, it gets really difficult for me to stop. Cause it feels nice. I just realized I'm kind of warm. I'm kind of very, very hot right now. That also reminds me, I've been wanting to exercise more. I weighed myself today and I gained the entire 1.5 pounds that I had lost. Water shots, okay. I'll do it right now. There's a saying, something about water, quicker, sicker, never, something, beer, liquor. I hardly know her. Sicker before liquor, beer, quicker, something like that. I'm something like that. And I try to be mindful of that. That's one, by the way. I try to be mindful of that kind of things. Beer before liquor makes things sicker. Liquor before beer. Liquor before beer. Okay, so then in that case, I think I'm covered, right? Because I had liquor just now before, right? And then if I were to drink this can, then it's fine, right? Probably. Probably. But I also know you can start with shots and then sip beer. Alright, I might do that then. It made me forget what I was saying. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Then again, it's 8%. Wait, let me check again. Oh damn, it's 8%. This might actually be kind of strong. Especially since it's in a little small can. I also have this little jar of rum cherries that I made for the weekend that I'm gonna be traveling for. And it doesn't even feel real. Tomorrow's Thursday, isn't it? I'm gonna be leaving over tomorrow. And then I'm gonna be staying the weekend. Until probably Sunday afternoon, if not evening. And I hope that, low-key, I kind of hope that they don't, like, drink all of my stuff. But also, I guess canned cherries aren't all that expensive. So I can probably make another one just for myself. and then kind of just eat that whenever I kind of want to drink. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do tonight. Part of it was I wanted to organize next week's streams. Tomorrow's stream was... I don't know if tomorrow's stream is gonna be what I had planned. I had been wanting to plan a White Day stream, but things didn't pan out for that last Friday. And then I decided to move it to tomorrow, but I don't know if that's happening anymore. And that's, I guess, partially why I'm feeling a little weird. And this kind of reminds me of... I might be oversharing, but this kind of reminds me of the second Afkai, I guess. I was this close to not going to a con last year. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't drink. Or maybe I should shift topics. But I was really not feeling great at all last year when I went to Afkai. And I was this close to canceling going, because I was feeling a certain way for a while. Really? Yeah, that's why I drank for... That's why I overdid it on Saturdays, because I wanted to forget. But I really, really, really overdid it on Saturday. I hope you didn't feel bad. No, yeah, I didn't wanna keep going either. I stopped myself too on Sunday. But yeah, I was not feeling too great that weekend. Especially during the nighttime. I remember I went up to the 8th floor that day, and I kind of just walked around on the 8th floor. And there's this really, really tall place like back there at the back of the... I don't even remember what it's... the Gyat. Yeah, the Gyat. I was back there. And it was kind of romantic in the romanticism kind of way. Let me look it up really quick. Romanticism. And a lot of people confuse romanticism with the modern definition of romantic, meaning love and all that, but romanticism as in emotion, imagination, illogical kind of thing. And when I say that something is romantic, I mean it more in a way of the classical sense in the when did this take place? 18th century kind of romanticism, romantic kind of thing. The kind of like melancholy also kind of falls under romantic. I'd say melancholy falls under romantic for me anyways. And that's generally what I perceive romantic to mean anyways. I guess part of it also falls into under Call of the Void as well, of that entire thing of I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump unless, just kidding, haha, unless I'm actually gonna jump. Just kidding, unless I'm actually serious. No, I'm just kidding, unless. Realistically speaking though, I don't think I ever would do that. Harm myself, I mean self-harm. I greatly dislike pain, so you don't have to worry about that ever, I'd say. There's no danger of self-harm. I don't believe in self-harm. Although I do remember one time, a lot, maybe like a decade ago, a little over a decade ago, what I used to do for stress relief is I used to burn things. And that kind of reminds me of the arson stream that I cancelled about a year ago. I really wanted to do that arson stream, but I could never get the technical side of it working out, so I never got to do it. I was never concerned about the danger of spreading a fire, making a wildfire. It was more about how I could never get the stream side of that to work. It was basically a hand cam type situation, but I couldn't get that one to work. I guess that's also kind of why I don't really do hand cams too much, is because I get a lot of trouble with them. Although I have been wanting to do another hand cam. Baking specifically. But the problem with that is I don't want anyone to be around for that. And last year, late last year, I did have, I really want to drink this. I really, really want to drink this. I really want to drink this. I shouldn't though. Like, if anything, I should more water. Or yeah, it's true. I already forgot what I was talking about. That's another fear that I have, is I greatly suspect that my grandfather got Alzheimer's. I don't know 100%, but I suspect it because he had signs of it. And a lot of people blame a dog that bit his ankle for it. Oh wow. I think I am kind of okay. I guess I'll hold off. I will hold off on. Let me put this drink aside for now. But towards the end, he had a lot of trouble with a lot of things. And something that really particularly stands out to me is that my grandfather didn't recognize who my mom was. And I guess that's one of those like fears that's always in the back of my mind, is what if that happens to me? What if I forget everything? And something that justifies my fear is because I'm always forgetting everything. And sometimes I kind of like laugh it off, just like, aha, I'm so dumb. I don't remember anything. I'm very bird brain. But the other half of me says, what if this is like a sign? What if this is some kind of like early onset? What if this is some kind of something that's going on? I don't know. I'm not really all that worried about it, but it is a fear of mine. People are very forgetful because they lack the ability to focus. That's true. That's true. Recently, I have noticed that I'm on my phone a lot, to the point that both my parents are kind of always on me about it. But I don't I think legitimately at this point I might actually be addicted. Like unironically actually addicted to my phone. Blood sugar helps reduce risk. Carbs? No, but I love carbs. My brother has been very health conscious ever since he started the. My tongue is getting heavy. Let me drink a little bit more water. Ever since my brother started his nursing program, my brother has changed his habits entirely. He has changed his entire diet and everything. But then he went to the doctor. You'll forgive me if I close my eyes. I'm feeling kind of like floaty, I guess. I kind of want to drink more, but at the same time I probably shouldn't. This is me like 3 shots in. Wow. But it's, I don't know, it's kind of a nice feeling. It's kind of like, that's another thing that I feel is kind of wrong with me is, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not drunk enough to say it. Especially not in public anyways. Every time you want to drink, grab that glorp. That looks like a glorp to me. It's a glorp. You know what I want to do right now? Let me pull up something right now. Snake unlock. Is real? Wait, real? Wait, is this multiplayer? No, I want like a basic game. Okay. I suddenly got the urge. I don't know where I got this urge from, but I want to play a game now. Which reminds me, there's this gay game that came out recently. And I kind of want to play it. On stream, I mean. Wait, let me pop it out first, actually. Well, maybe not on this browser. Just in case, you know, just in case something bad happens. Let me pop it out in this browser. My other browser. How gay are we talking about? It's a horror game. It's kind of like Eve. Humaniki type. RPG Maker type game, I think. It's like a puzzle game. I think. But it's basically like about 2 guys or whatever. I didn't read too much into it. It's called, what was it called actually? Let me go look into my Steam thing. Mommy. Steam. Double click. It's called, oh man, I'm not gonna find it. No wait, here it is. No, it's not. Where is it? I downloaded it recently. What's it called? Did I even download it? I don't think I downloaded it. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. I don't remember the name of the game. And it's gonna take me like forever to find it. You know, I'm feeling kind of sober. I kind of feel like drinking more. More water. Haha, I got him. I'm gonna say that's two waters. But I kind of also want to go downstairs and get 2 more. I know that I shouldn't, but yeah. It's Sai Hata Station is what it's called. Sai Hata Station. It is psychological horror, LGBTQ plus. That's another thing that I really hate, but we're not gonna get into that today. I have a stream. I've been working on a stream specifically about ranting about I'm gonna kind of burn some bridges with that one, but it's fine. Identity, essentially, and what it means to a lot of stuff, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Especially not right now. If I do drink this, and tomorrow's stream goes as planned, then that means that I have something. Am I drunk? I don't know. Oh yeah, the game that I was gonna play, I completely forgot. I wanted to play a game. Let me pull it up. Don't look at it. Yeah, I want to play this game. I'm gonna play this game right now. Right here. Right now. I love this game. Slug. I'm a slug. Bro, this game is so keen. Oh man, this game is so good. This game is great. I remember one of the first games that I played, mobile phone game. One of the very first mobile games that I played was Snake. OMG, Konami reference. On my dad's phone. My dad's Nokia had this game, and I thought this game was great. It's not responsive. It's not responsive to my inputs. Let me fix this. Do I have permission to drink more? Because I kind of feel like it. This game is great. Can I play again? I'm gonna play on hard mode. Do you think you've earned another shot? No, it's not a shot. It's like this entire can. But it's only 8%. And I'm perfectly okay with not finishing this can. It's like an 8, like a mini can. It's one of those mini cans. And apparently this was only $1. My dad bought this for me a couple days ago. I have a strong suspicion that alcoholism is genetic, right? It's kind of in the family, and I'm kind of glad. Apparently, the earlier you start drinking, the more predisposed you are to alcoholism or something. I didn't start drinking until like way later on, though. But when I did, I don't know why I did. I don't know why I started drinking. Why did I start drinking? We're not gonna worry about existential questions. Oh, this is hard mode. Already. Okay, fine. Worm speed. Doesn't alcohol also contribute to like deterioration brain wise? I'm pretty sure. But I mean, like, is it even really a problem? Isn't it fine? What even is like the point of life if you're not having fun, right? Contributes to a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm stuff. Sorry, I was doing stuff. Yeah, I'm stuff. That's one of my jokes that I like. My jokes. I didn't make it up. It is one of those jokes that I do like. Sorry, I was doing stuff. I'm stuff. No! Haha, you are sexing my friend. It's fine. It's fine. How about some more water, Murray? The first time that I had soju was maybe like under a year ago, maybe like sometime in November, October. Yes, I am new to many kinds of alcohol. The first time that I had soju, I had half of the bottle. And I was like peak drunk. I was gone after only half of the bottle. But I liked it. It was a good experience. And then that bottle sat on my desk for like the next 2 or 3 weeks before I drank it again. And I'm pretty sure that that same half bottle also got me peak drunk. But then it was on Valentine's Day. I decided to drink a full bottle of soju. And it barely affected me at all. I barely even felt anything from that. And I feel that it's because I had eaten just before that is why I didn't feel all that much from that entire bottle. Which reminds me, that same bottle I had bought back in... Wait, maybe I'm wrong. I'm getting my dates mixed up. I think I did. I had drank that bottle. Worm, great apple, go to sleep. I'm drinking rum, get out of here. Wait, no, don't leave me. Don't leave me. You can stay if you want, but isn't it like late? Good morning, great apple. Shout out to great apple. All right, you know what? Worm again. We're gonna worm. Whoa, playing with a worm. I try to limit my drinking to maybe once or twice a month. And I haven't drank in maybe a month, I think. Not since Valentine's Day, I think. Or maybe 2 weeks ago. That was close. But it's been some time. And that's another thing that kind of annoys me. Is my mom is constantly annoying me about drinking. And apparently the reason why she hates alcohol is because my dad traumatized her, is her words, and her words. To that I say skill issue. But also kind of deserved the way that she acts sometimes. But we're not gonna talk about my family. And I know that a lot of VTubers have their like family on stream and that kind of thing. And it's I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna have any of my family on stream. I'm not that close with them for that. I think I've had enough of water to drink some more. I mean, I'm playing the game. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine to keep drinking. So as soon as I lose here, I think I'm gonna open this can. Uh-oh, I missed it. I mean, I got a score of over 1,000, so ready to hit big snooze. The big sleep. The big sleep. Taking a shot of vodka. Hey yo. Hey yo. Alright, you know what? I'm opening the can, bro. I'm opening this can. Shout out. Let's do it. Oh, hold up. You know, hold on. Let me do the thing that the rabbit does. Right here. Without trying to like spill the entire thing all over my desk here. Alright, there you go. Here we go. What do I say? Lay down before I doze off. Don't get too wasted. I think it's probably too late for that. I've opened the can. It might be too late for that. But good night. I didn't... To start off with, it's always kind of surprising to me that people watch my streams. Especially this one too. I kind of didn't mean for this one to be watched. It's more about me just kind of talking into the void kind of thing. Oh, it tastes nice. I take it back. It kind of tastes like beer. But it's alright. I give it a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for this can. I'll take another sip. I want to say that there's 8 sips in this can. I've taken 2 sips. I'm gonna leave this for another 10 minutes before I drink any more. But as for right now, what do I want to do now? The night is young. I kind of forced that one. What do you mean by that? I don't know, doesn't matter. Because I have pressure in my chest that I gotta relieve. And that's how I relieve it. Is by doing that. What was I saying? What am I doing? What was I doing? I don't remember anymore. What am I doing? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm addicted to my phone. I'm pretty sure I'm addicted to my phone. And I'm not sure how to how to fix that. It's very difficult to not use my phone, because my parents have commented, you should, why are you always using your phone? You need to stop using that phone, get off. It's it's that thing where like, where are my glasses? I can't find my glasses. And then they say it's because you can't find your glasses because you on that dang phone. This food is too hot. I just burned myself. It's cause you're on that dang phone. Kind of thing. I don't know how to... I think I might need some serious help with that kind of thing, so... I don't know. I think I should just like have a day, maybe a week, where I just don't use my phone. Unless I'm on a certain... unless I'm in a certain place. Dog peed on the carpet because you're on the tank. Unironically, my mom would say that because you know how she would justify it? Is because I usually have my dog inside. Well, sometimes anyways, especially at night because it gets cold out, you know. So I'll have my dog inside, and then I try to take him out every so often so he doesn't pee on the floor. But sometimes I get distracted, you know? And then I'll be on my phone for a while. And then I lose track of the time, for example. And then next thing you know, it's been like 3 hours or 2 hours on my phone. And then dog pees on the carpet. And then parent will say, it's cause you're on that dang phone. How about another sip, Murray? No, I said 10 minutes. I said 10 minutes. I have self-restraint when it comes to alcohol, but not when it comes to my phone, because I don't see that as being an addiction, you know? As being that bad. Kind of like, I'd rather have a phone addiction than having like an alcohol addiction, you know? That kind of thing. So I don't really see it as that bad. But in reality, it might actually be that bad. That I'm constantly on my phone, so probably should fix that. Probably should fix that. And another thing is, I've been wanting to. Gas prices went up 20 cents. I have no idea how I'd even explain that one. Man, that reminds me, I wanted to buy a Miata. A Mazda Miata car. And I was this close to buying one. And then I realized that that car uses premium gas. And that's when I realized, you know what? I don't think I want this car anymore. Especially considering gas where I live costs like easily $5 per gallon. So you feel it much less. See, that's the thing, is I could easily get any other car and fill it up with like a little tiny bit less. Cause my main priority when it comes to cars, when it comes to buying a car, would be probably gas mileage. Which reminds me, I did find this job that's very similar to the thing that I used to do about a year ago. About a year ago, to the window, to the wall. That says that I need to have my own car that is all-terrain, preferably all-wheel drive, I think it said, or lifted, I think it said. So I was vaguely considering getting a truck, partially for myself, partially for my dad, because he needs to transport a lot of stuff often. I don't know. I don't know the car. I don't know the kind of car I want, because I don't even have a job yet. That's another reason. I was this close to buying that Miata like back in January. And then my dad was like just yapping in my ear about all the stuff that a car requires and a lot of other stuff. And I was kind of discouraged from what he said, so I ended up not buying the car. When I trust you with my truck, it's probably fine. I'm gonna run over a 3-year-old with that truck. Yeah, I look over here. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you know what this means? It's time to take 2 sips. I might have overdone it. There's less than half left in here. Oops. Wait. Yeah, I think I overdid it. I think I drank over half of this. Oops. I'm gonna put it away for now then. I'm gonna put this can away. No more drinking for now. Maybe in like 15 minutes. Okay, next bookmark is in 15 minutes. Then I'll maybe drink again. Maybe. I don't even remember what I was talking about. What was I talking about? What do I want to do with my life or right now? Kind of both. I'm at a crossroads right now. Last year I considered, this is way out of nowhere, right? But last year I considered joining the military. But I don't know if there's any jobs for me in there. And I talked to I need to speak. I talked to the recruiter, man. I'm actually actively efforting to speak now. I talked to the recruiter and he told me that the option that I have is to do medical work and become and I think he said I could get my like medical doctorate or whatever, but I'm honestly not interested in being a medical doctor. This may seem harsh, but I do not care about helping humans medically. And I know that it does give a lot of money and everything, but I never cared about the money. I prioritize my happiness when it comes to a career and job. I don't care about the money. As long as I enjoy what I do, then it's fine. Because a lot of what I see this a lot too. I see this a lot, that people are disillusioned with their with their jobs, that they hate their job, they hate their boss, they hate their coworkers. And I don't want to be in that kind of position. I want to be in a position where I genuinely enjoy what I do. I guess that's it, yeah. I don't care about the money. I think that's very opposite to what my family's priorities, I guess, because my dad has been very heavily into finance lately. Give me 1 second. My dad has been very heavily into finance lately, and like investing and businesses, that kind of thing. And I think one of the reasons that my brother got into nursing lately is because of the money, I think. And my dad gifted me, I think for my birthday a year ago, he gifted me an investing book or something like that. Something about making money type of book thing. He gave me for my birthday. And I kind of feel bad because I haven't really read it. And he asked me recently if I had read any of the book that he had given me. I didn't really read it, and I kind of feel bad. But I honestly don't really care about money all that much. As long as I have enough to be able to live, I'm fine. I prioritize my happiness over my wealth more than anything, and I truly do feel like that's what life is all about, you know? I truly believe that the meaning of life is happiness, the pursuit of happiness, that kind of thing. It's not really about the money, it's about being content, being in a good place with where you want to be in life. that kind of thing. That's what the meaning of life is. For me, anyways. When it comes to anyone else, the meaning of life kind of just depends on who you are as a person. Happiness is fun, but so is the future. Hedonism is fun, but life is about the future. This is true. This is true. This is true. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I personally don't think that hedonism is a bad thing. If you want to spend your life, or even a portion of it, aspiring, traveling, aiming for pleasure, and that's perfectly fine. But then again, you need a lot of money for that kind of lifestyle too. You need a lot of money for a hedonistic kind of lifestyle. Then again, that's just everything in general, isn't it? Should I drink the... I want to take another sip of this. Probably shouldn't, but it calls to me, it calls to me, it calls to me like the Green Goblin mask. From what I've seen from historic texts, hedonism is all fun and games until you're dying alone. However, I propose this. Isn't it normal? Isn't it the status quo to die alone? Don't we all die alone? It's not like you die with other people unless you like intentionally go out of your way to murder them or something. I think a murder-suicide, so to speak. When it comes down to it, I think that what really matters at the end of your life is whether or not you've had a fulfilling life. And what that looks like kind of just depends on yourself. Though I feel like that's common sense. We all die alone, but until this modern era, people had a large families and people to depend on. When you say it like that, it's... I don't know, that makes me feel a certain way. In this moment, right now, in this current second, in this current hour, today, right now, in this moment, I don't know, I feel kind of isolated. And this will go away, it'll go away, I'll be fine. But right now, specifically, I don't know, I feel kind of isolated. It'll go away. It'll go away. It always goes away. I'll be fine. You don't have to worry about me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, bro, Lime, but I'm sorry, bro. That's all I gotta say. I'm sorry, bro, Lime. This was probably a bad idea. The only reason I started drinking tonight was to just calm my nerves. Was to just make me think of nothing. But I kind of, I've said this before, but I tend to get I get carried away when I drink. I don't know why. I don't know. I kind of enjoy the feeling of, I don't even know what it is. But in this moment, I feel nice. I guess that's another thing. This is kind of very rare, but last time I drank it, I ended up with the flavor discord. Oh, kind of related to what I wanted to say is, whenever I do drink, it's usually in a social setting. Oh wow. I just tried to adjust myself and I found it kind of very difficult. Do you hear this? Do you hear this? There's hardly anything in here. I could actually just down the rest of this. There's like maybe 1 or 2 sips in here. I drink when things are bad or getting quite good. Yeah. I usually only ever like to drink when I'm in a social setting. I almost never drink when I'm alone. However, I will preface that with, I drink socially in person. Yes, I will drink in person with other people, but also I will drink online with other people, if that makes sense. Because I don't really go out. I'm a little bit of a neat right now, so I'll drink with other people. But also, when it comes to stream, I'll drink when I sing. When I do karaoke streams is also when I like to drink. And from the beginning, people have really enjoyed my karaoke streams. Or at least that's how I feel. Is that my karaoke streams are very popular. A lot of people really enjoyed those. And let me tell you another thing. I'm drinking. Okay, so earlier I had 3 shots of rum, a cocktail, and right now I am drinking Rita's Lime-A-Rita Sparkling Margarita, malt beverage with natural flavors and caramel color, 8% alcohol / volume, 8 fluid ounces contains alcohol. That's what I'm drinking right now. I kind of want to finish this. There's like maybe 2 sips in here left. What was I saying? It's not a race. That's true. The only time I'll drink maybe like twice a month, if that. But it's very likely a crutch. But be kind to your liver. That's true. My uncle got cancer from drinking. Thankfully he's fine. But that is something that I probably should be mindful of. But I mean, it's not like I overdo it. I don't drink heavily. I mean, hold on. Jamie, pull up the definition of binge drinking. What is binge drinking? The National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism defines binge drinking as a pattern of drinking alcohol that brings blood alcohol concentration to drunk level. Wait, really? Competitive alcoholism? Wait. Binge drinking as a pattern of drinking alcohol that gets you drunk. Really? That seems kind of casual. Really? For a typical adult, this pattern corresponds to consuming 5 or more drinks in about 2 hours. Oh, well, how much have I had? What is a drink exactly? Okay, so I've had 3 shots. and then like a can. We'll call this like 2. So 5 in total, I guess. Oops. I think I've met the binge drinking criteria. Yay! How about another sip, Murray? Okay, I got one more sip left in this can. Research shows that fewer drinks in the same time frame result in the same, I don't care about that, 3 to 5 drinks. A standard drink is defined as any beverage containing 0.06 fluid ounces of pure alcohol. 8% alcohol. Huh? 5 plus drinks in about 2 hours. Well, it's been an hour. It's been a little bit over an hour, and I've had the equivalent of, let's say, like 4 or 5. And for women, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna say that for women, it's probably gonna be based off of their like height and weight, right? And considering don't take this the wrong way, considering I'm the height and weight of a woman, I think I kind of fall under that category, maybe, probably. How about another sip, Murray? That's kind of tasty. No, but yeah, I'm done. I'm actually like done drinking. I'm done drinking. Like for real. Like for real. I'm not drinking anymore. Okay, let's see. What are the consequences and health effects of binge drinking? Crossing the binge threshold increases the risk of acute harm such as blackouts and overdoses. What is a blackout? Interrupted memories, alcohol-induced blackouts. Drinking to the point of a blackout has gained popularity. Alcohol-induced blackouts can lead to impaired memory of events that transpired while intoxicated and drastically increase risk of injuries and other harms. I will say, okay, here it is. What are blackouts? Alcohol-related blackouts are gaps in a person's memory for events that occurred while they were intoxicated. I guess I've only had one of these once in my life. I guess I have only been blackout drunk once in my entire life. And that was last year during Off-Kai, where I was really trying to get rid of the feeling that I was feeling then, which in hindsight I kind of regret it, honestly. But aside from that, blackouts tend to begin at blood alcohol concentrations of 0.16%. Okay, yeah, maybe I'm drunk right now. I may be drunk, yeah, I guess. I guess I am. Maybe I am drunk right now. Let me hold on. How much does a breathalyzer cost? Cost of breathalyzer. I can't even spell anymore. Cost of a breathalyzer. Can I spell it? Bro, I can't spell. Breathalyzer. Breathalyzer. Oh, that's expensive. $70, $40, $120. I'm not doing that. I'm not buying that. What the hell? Wait, $30? Wait, real? 70, 140, $40. Nah, I think I'm good. I don't need one of these. I think I can tell when I'm drunk. And right now, I think I might be. You know what you should drink? 2 big glasses of water. How much is a glass of water? A glass of water is 8 ounces, right? So I have with me here this thing. This huge thing that I got is 40 ounces of water. So this is what the equivalent, the equivalent of 40 divided by 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, yeah, 5 glasses of water in this container. Yeah, so I guess I'll do 3 sips, yeah, of water. I did 5 sips of water. I'll be fine though. I'll be fine. And I know that the drinking of the alcohol also interrupts your sleep, but I've never had good sleep quality in my life. There's been a few days here and there where I'll wake up feeling rested. But for as long as I can remember, I've never, as long as I can remember, in my life felt fine when I woke up. I've always felt tired when I wake up. So the first thing that I do when I wake up is go back to sleep. I think I'm actually drunk. I think I'm actually drunk. It's hard to believe for me, but I think I'm actually drunk. What was I doing? Let me go back here. Binge drinking. What are the consequences of binge drinking? Binge drinking can be deadly. Nah, I'm built different. I'm built different. It's not deadly. I'm built different. Binge drinking is also costly. Nah, I'm built different. I'm built different. I buy, let me show you a picture. 175 liters rum. This thing right here that I'm about to pull up. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. This thing right here. This thing is $15. $15. $15 this thing is. And this thing lasts me 6 months. What do you mean it's costly? Wait, I'm on YouTube. I can say it. You're retarded. It's not costly at all. This thing lasts me half a year. It's not costly to drink, not for me anyways. However, I will acknowledge that there are dangers to drinking, yes. Which is kind of why I've been interested in MJ a little bit. But that stuff is expensive. The same amount that it costs to buy this guy that will last me 6 months. This is about 2 liters, by the way. 2 liters. It costs about the same amount that I spend on this guy to buy maybe like a little small tiny amount of gummies, I guess. I will say that I'm not gonna smoke. I'm not planning on smoking any time in my life. Just because I know about the effects and everything, I'd rather entirely avoid smoking entirely. But I'll ingest. I'll ingest. And I will also acknowledge that the two drugs are not similar, but still, I've had nothing but positive experiences when it comes to the funny green thing, and it's pulled me out of Manhera a lot of times. I've done it like maybe 3-4 times total in my life, and I've had nothing but good experiences. But alcohol is not that healthy, so that's why I've considered kind of making that my main, but it's expensive. Sleep comes 4 hours at a time. Gotten too used to overworking. Yeah. Usually I can only sleep about 4 hours at a time. 4 hours? 6 hours at a time, sorry. Sorry, why am I saying sorry? Usually I can only sleep about 6 hours. And I will wake up after 6 hours. And I'm tired. I'm always tired after 6 hours. And no matter, I've done this before, but I will sleep maybe 4 hours. And I feel fine. I feel completely fine after 4 hours of sleep. Sometimes. And then I'll sleep 6 hours, and I feel so tired. And then sometimes I'll sleep 8 or 9 hours, and I'm still tired. And I don't want to wake up. The worst thing about sleeping is waking up for me. I hate waking up so much because I'm always tired. I'm always so tired when I wake up. And it might have something to do with my sleep hygiene. As as a therapist that I used to have like 10 years ago called it. Therapy never really worked for me. I've tried therapy a few times. It didn't work for me. But that's not to say that's bad. I will acknowledge that therapy does work for some people, but it kind of depends on the person, I'd say. Let me get rid of this. I don't want to stare at this guy anymore. Therapy will work for some people, but I don't think it's for me. I've tried a few forms, but ultimately I don't think it's for me. Around the same time, about 10 years ago, I tried meds, but they didn't do anything for me. All that they did was, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not drunk enough for that. They did have one effect, but it was barely anything, and it was not even related to what I was taking them for. And eventually at a certain point I moved away, and I kind of just quit my meds cold turkey. And you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to quit. You're not supposed to stop taking your meds just suddenly out of nowhere. But I did that. But I don't think I noticed anything different. Man, probably shouldn't talk about that, but I think that's the only time that I told my parents about my diagnosis, I guess. I guess it's not all that important right now, but I don't know. You know what? Should I say it? Should I say it? Cause like, right now, I feel fine. I feel like I've gotten mostly over it for the most part. I don't know if I should say. But I have some kind of mental thing. Then again, what VTuber does not have mental stuff with them, right? Anyways, point is, I was officially diagnosed with something. And the therapist man said, you should bring your parents so that we can all have a little talk about it. And I brought my parents in. And of course, my mom didn't care because she doesn't believe in mental illness. You're just lazy. But my dad is the more emotional. Believe it or not, my dad is the more emotional of both my parents. My mom is a lot colder. But that is the second time that I had ever seen my dad cry. Probably shouldn't be saying this. It's too late now. Hi, good morning. It's 1 a.m. What are you doing here? I've never told anyone about that. I wonder if I leave the stream up, do I still get the watch hours for it? I don't know. I don't even know if I want to keep the stream up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. I have noticed that after I stream, hold on. Let me take a little bit after I stream. Let me put a pin in that while I drink water. After I stream, I do notice that watch hours go up. And that's not even from stream itself, but apparently there seem to be people that are watching VODs. I'm not too sure, but it seems that way. Can I number friend for a little bit? Let me take some let me number a little bit. let me wow, I think I need some more water. Earn, here it is. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this. I feel good about this because I feel like I've been making progress with this recently. Hold on. Can I paste this? Oops. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, actually. Wait, can I do that again? That's kind of funny. Okay, no, but for real. Copy. Can I paste this? No. Okay. Whoa. Did you see that just now? Did you? Yeah. Okay, you did see that. Let me save. Screenshot. I want to share this. This has been one of my goals for the longest time. Is I want to get to the limit here. Here it is. We're good. Yeah, it's good. I want to increase the watch hours here. I want to get it to 1,000. 1,000? 3,000. 3,000 is the goal here. And for the longest time, I was sitting at around, I want to say like 1,000 over here out of 3,000. And the goal I'm having trouble here. Please understand. Please bear with me. The goal here is to get to 3,000, and I feel like I'm on track for that. However, subscriptions have kind of stagnated, but I'm not too worried about that. I feel like that will come in time. And again, it's not about the money, it's more about the goal. This is my goal, I guess, for streaming is I want to reach this. It's like a quantitative. It's a quantitative goal here. Is I want to get to 3,000 and I want to get to 500. And recently, this thing has increased by a ton over here. The watch hours. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of it does feel like it does feel a little tiny bit like I cheated. Because I had a stream maybe like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, where I had a ton, I'm pretty sure it was a ton of bots that came in, and they increased my watch hours by like maybe 200 or something, maybe 300. So a good amount of this is from bots, from like maybe like 300, 200, let's say. But I will say that I feel like it has increased my algorithm, whatever it's called, whatever thing. And I do feel like I need to be taking advantage of that. So there's this pressure, a light under my chicken, if you will, under my chicken thighs, chicken breast, whatever, what have you, to capitalize on that, to stream more, to put more quality. But lately I don't know I don't know actually. I've been feeling weird lately, and it'll go away. It always goes away. But occasionally, it's very rare, it'll come back, it'll haunt me, and that's what the diagnosis was. But it'll come, it'll go, and I have a feeling that this will probably be here with me for the rest of my life. But whatever, it is what it is. It'll go away eventually, and I'll be back to normal. I'll be back to normal next week, probably. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I do have a list of ideas that I want to do. There's a lot of things that I wanted to do. One of them was, I have this written down. One of the things that I wanted to do. Actually, you know what? Earlier today, I was thinking, should I stream Sonic.exe? Because a lot of my Sonic streams have been very popular lately for whatever reason. So I was thinking maybe I should do another Sonic stream. But then I looked into it, and you can call me whatever you want to call me, but it looked a little bit scary. So I decided, maybe not tonight. Maybe another time I'll do another scary stream. I'm very easily scared, I'll tell you that. Maybe I will do Sonic EXE, I don't know, we'll see. It doesn't seem that it's that long, maybe it's like 30 minutes long, I don't know, we'll see. I wouldn't tell you to play Sonic EXE, it's very startling, oh no. That's the thing that I really dislike about horror. Is when it comes to horror, I hate jump scares. Because they don't feel genuine, you know? I like horror when it's done good. Like, what am I thinking? Eve. Like, Eve is good horror. I enjoyed Witch's House, but it did have a lot of jump scares, so I wouldn't categorize it under good horror. Oh, you know what? What is that? Witch Blair Witch Project was a really good horror movie because it had zero jump scares, but at the same time, the entire time, I was wound up. I was extremely paranoid. It was a good movie. Blair Witch, great horror, amazing horror. Because I was just expecting, I was waiting for the jump scare, but it never came. So I like that for that. I want to say Cloverfield is a good one too. I don't remember it all that well, but I remember Cloverfield gave me a very similar experience. And I will say, I've said this before, but I will say that alien horror especially gives me a very... My top fear is aliens. I'm horrified of aliens. That's my worst fear. So I do want to watch Signs. I've never watched Signs, but I want to watch it. But I refuse to watch it alone because I am a little baby. So I'm saving that for when I watch it in person with someone or something. Yeah. Okay, let me look up Sonic Dreams collection. Oops, I can't search it. I can't search it. I also kind of feel my voice is kind of fading right now, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end stream soon. Sonic Dreams collection. Especially since I don't know if I still want to do my karaoke stream tomorrow, since I was planning on doing a karaoke stream tomorrow. I don't know if I still want to do that or not. We'll see. We'll see. Dreams collection art game. Oh, it's unofficial. Let me check it out. Unofficial fan game. Oh, wait, psychological horror. Hey yo, psychological horror. I love psychological horror. You know what? I might check this out. I might actually check this out. I love psychological horror. Okay, I might do this. I might actually do this then. How long is this? How long is Sonic Dreams collection? Oops, I pressed the wrong button. You know what? Yeah, I might do this next week. Not very long. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great to hear. Alright, alright. Oops. Okay, we're back. Alright, let me... I'm getting kind of sleepy actually. I'm gonna get some more water after this. I'm gonna chug a ton of water after this. Which also reminds me, I do have some powdered Gatorade, which I've been kind of very... How do I say? Every time I've drank this powdered Gatorade, I haven't had a hangover, but I didn't drink all that much, so I'm gonna say that I'm fine with not drinking it. So I'm just gonna... Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Kanemi. I'm gonna eat some carbs. I'm gonna eat a couple bites of the carbs because I'm kind of hungry. I started stream and then I realized, oh, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna probably eat some pasta. I'm gonna drink some water and then I'll probably go to sleep. But before that, before I do that, let's plan next week. So tomorrow karaoke, maybe. Maybe? 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 And then, since I'm not gonna be here on Friday, Friday through Sunday. Oh, wow. Friday through Saturday, nothing. I'm not gonna be here. Wait, that's just 2 days. I'm kind of silly. Sunday through Monday, probably nothing. Probably nothing. Maybe a grill if anything. Maybe. Probably nothing, honestly, though. Tuesday. Probably nothing, honestly. Wednesday. Trash Game Tuesday. Oh, you're right. You're right. I was just thinking about choosing one of those games. I'm gonna have to go back and grab one of those. You know what? Let me think. You know what? Yeah. Trash Game Tuesday. I'll figure out what I want to do. I will go back and look at that list. But we will do Trash Game Tuesday again. I will bring it back. Wednesday used to be... Should I do it? Wednesdays used to be saved for Rain World. But I don't know if I should. I don't know how great those streams are. Maybe I'll do it. And this will be like a PM stream. Like 9 PM. PT. And then for Rain World, probably again the same time. 9 PT. And then for Thursday, probably something earlier in the day. There was something I wanted to do. I don't remember what it was. Let me look at my ideas list. My ideas list says... I have a set list in here. Ooh, I have some drawing stuff in here. Oh, you know what? Mario brother, but let me copy exactly what I had in here. Mario brother, but every time I die or lose progress, copy. It's basically gonna be like this. I'm just gonna copy, paste until I cannot see anything anymore. It's gonna be like this. It's literally just gonna be like this until I can't see the stream anymore, until I can't see the game, until I cannot see the game anymore. That's gonna be that stream. I got that idea from someone, so I might do that. It'll be very stupid. There you go. All right. Thursday, yeah, I might do that. Should I do that, or maybe move it to Friday? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Saturday. Let me think. This is tentative. And then Friday, it's gonna be Monster Hunter with us. World us, as usual. And then Saturday, Sonic Dreams Collection. I think that's a good plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of stream. That's kind of a lot. Thursday is gonna be more of a fun post, I'd say. Thursday, let's say 3 PM. Oops, 3 P PT. And then this is also gonna be 3 P. Oh, 3 P. I can't. There you go. 3p PT. And then for the Sonic Dreams collection, probably 9 PT. PPT. How's that look? How's that look? 3p PT. I do want to stream tomorrow though. I just don't know what exactly it'll be. I might do the karaoke. I might do karaoke tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, so 1 and then Friday, Saturday, nothing. Sunday, Monday, yeah. I think this is decent. I will go ahead and copy this down and then paste it down over there. Okay. We're at almost 2 hours in. I'm gonna probably, what did I say? I was gonna, oh yeah. I'm gonna have a small amount of food. I'm gonna drink a ton of water. And then I'm gonna lay down and try to sleep. At the rate that I'm going, I feel like I might actually make the monetization goal by... I was aiming for the end of the year, but it might be possible to do it by August, maybe. But as for right now, my current goal is to make monetization by the end of the year. Hopefully I can do it. Hopefully I can attain that. I regret to inform you I'm out of water. I will refill though. I will refill on the water. I will eat some food and I'll be fine. I drank a little bit more than I expected to. But it's fine. You can do it. Thank you, Sensoka. Thank you, Berserker Rage. Thank you, Cute Fat Flamingo. Thank you, Mewfin. Thank you, Pascal. Thank you, Connie B. Thank you, Great Apple. And thank you to all the lurkers and bot watchers. I think tonight was very productive. And this is... I don't know how good it is to do this, but it's fine. For me, personally, whenever I'm feeling kind of not too great, I find that for me, myself, streaming is what helps me. So thank you for accompanying me on this weird whatever it is. There's some other things I was kind of thinking about as well, but it's fine. We're not gonna even worry about that. We're gonna save that for another stream, another day. I kind of do feel like... Hold on, let me look up something really quickly. Where's my... Where is it? Oh. Let me see. What do I want to... Not that one. Ooh. Maybe this one. Let me copy. Let me paste. Where's the Cause I think I kinda want to sing tomorrow. Rain or shine, I think I want to sing tomorrow. Alright. Did I turn this off? I did. Don't cry to me. If you love me, you would be here with me. You want me, come find me. Make up your mind. It's kind of low, isn't it? I'll turn it up a bit. Should I let you fall, lose it all, so maybe you can remember yourself? Can't keep believing we're only deceiving ourselves, and I'm sick of the lie, and you're too late. Don't cry to me. If you love me, you would be here with me. You want me, come find me. Make up your mind. Couldn't take the blame, sick with shame. Must be exhausting to lose your own game. Selfishly hated, no wonder you're jaded. You can't play the victim this time, and you're too late. Don't cry to me. If you loved me, you would be here with me. You want me, come find me. Make up your mind. You never call me when you're sober. You only want it 'cause it's over. It's over. How could I have burned paradise? How could I? You were never mine. Don't cry to me. If you loved me, you would be here with me. Don't lie to me, just get your things. I've made up your mind. That's it. Thank you. I will sing more tomorrow. Thank you for keeping me company, for keeping me sane. That's it. Stream tomorrow, 3 in the afternoon Pacific time. That's it. I will be singing some more. Okay, that's it. Good night. Holy crap, that's a lot of viewers. I just looked at the numbers. Wow. Thank you. I'll be singing tomorrow for real. I was kind of holding back just now just because it's so late, but I'll go full power karaoke tomorrow. Yay. Okay, that's it. Yeah, otsukarasu. Good night.